Hello, this is Hammering Howie from Mountain Biking Single Track. I am in Burke, Vermont at the Kindom Trails NIMBA Festival, and I'm cruising. Just starting out. Got here yesterday, Friday, about 2:30. There was, what was going on Friday? It was hot, 90-something degrees out, but they don't demo any more bikes until after 4. So I didn't demo any bikes until before 4, like actually before 2. So I didn't get to demo any bikes yesterday, but I set up my tent. I found out that my used tent is not waterproof. So I brought a tarp with me and I tarped it up today. Last night I was in the water, but I sleep on a cot, so I was doing good. And today I'm taking out my bike first, and then I'm gonna head on over later and bust out on the mountain biking trails with their bikes. So I'm probably gonna do like a 20-mile loop on my bike and head out on their machines. How are you? So Kindom Trails is really one of my favorite spots to ride. It is my favorite spot to ride, actually, because there's so many trails, and you just can't not have fun. There's so many trails. They're just all over the place. They said there's 100 miles of trails here. I don't think how many I did in one day. Yeah, I did like 25, 30 one day, and then the next day I did like the same. And then the next time I came, I was here for 3 days one time, and I did all of the trails. But there's really not 100. There's really not 100 miles of trails. There's less than that. They just say there's 100. But there's a lot of trails, let's put it that way. If you repeated some things, yeah, you can get 100 miles. At least that was the way it was the last year I was here. If you repeat some things, you can get 100 miles. But if you don't repeat anything, then you're getting, you know, whatever you're getting. I want to be on the single track. Let me go back in there. A lot of people here today. Some more people came today. But it's supposed to be bad. The weather's supposed to be bad. Today is cool. 75 right now, 74. It's supposed to be a high of like high 70s. It's not going to go into the 80s, I don't think. Feels good. Feels good. Everything's a little wet. Got some rain last night, but it's supposed to start raining around. There's a 50%, 40%, 50%, something like that chance of rain at 2. So I am gonna ride as much as I can today, and I'm staying tonight and I'm coming back tomorrow. Probably won't be riding tomorrow because I'm only demoing bikes I haven't demoed. And I was at the Raystown Lake Festival last month in Raystown Lake, Pennsylvania, and that place is yeah, just, you know, nice. It doesn't have as much trail as this, but it's about 30 miles of trail there, and they have about 100 vendors. Here they have about the same, if not more, vendors, and but the trail system here is just bigger. So even though there'll be a lot of people here, you won't see them on the trail. Raystown Lake was a bit crowded. It was a bit crowded, but it was fun, and this is fun. This is going to be fun too. They're always building something new here. I haven't been here since last year, so we'll see. The trails are very wet, but they're not muddy yet. Hopefully it won't be muddy. There's a lot of tree coverage here, so it didn't rain like crazy all night. It kind of just rained, you know. And I was like, wow, my tent is not waterproof. I was ready to sit in the car, but then when I went to get in my car, I have a generator in the car, and it smelled like fucking oil and shit. So I was like, fuck that, I'm going back in the tent. All right, so I'm headed over to the overlook now. I'm a Pastor. I've been riding about 10 miles already, and I'm staying off the main trails that everybody wants to be on, like Sidewinder and tap and die, and things like that. Everybody's there, and that's where the demo loop is. So it's really, really crowded. So I'm on the other sections of the trail where not so many people are. This place is pretty spread out. And after I'm done here, I'm gonna go to the lower J bar. Maybe I'll hit the upper J bar. I don't know, I'm not sure. Lower J bar and the stuff on that side will be cool. I want to hit everything today because I probably won't ride tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna ride tomorrow. It's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow, so I want to get everything in today. And then tomorrow, if it's nice out and the sun pops out, I'll ride again tomorrow. I am on the e-bike, and I'm forcing myself to stay in the hardest mode, which is eco mode. And I got bogged down a little bit, you know, in the trails, and I realized I got to stay off of those trails because they're too crowded. Everybody's going real slow and walking. Trails aren't bad, they're not real muddy. They're just a little slippery. But I know I can ride with people with regular bikes that are hammerheads, because I rode with a guy last weekend. If I stay in eco mode, and I can get the same workout that I'm getting if I ride my regular bike. Like that guy, this bike feels like a regular bike in this mode. Like I wasn't able to beat that guy. I was just barely able to keep up with him, and I might have been able to take him out a couple times, but then there were some times when he was able to take me out. So you get a workout when you ride it with a regular bike when you're in this mode. I'm just staying in this mode because I don't want to go through my battery today and then have to worry about charging it tomorrow. I mean tonight when I'm done, because it takes 4 or 5 hours to charge these batteries fully. So what I would do if I waste both batteries today, which I'm not, because I'm only down 1 bar and I got over 11 miles in now. So, you know, that's a 40-mile ride easily. I'm not taking that in this mode at all, and I'm turning it off sometimes. There's no reason to have it on when I'm going on a flat or a downhill, so I'm turning it off sometimes. But I actually forgot to turn it on. I was climbing pretty good with it. I was surprised. I was standing up, but I was still, you know, climbing. And let's see what else. Here comes somebody. Oh, thank you, sir. 4 behind you? Okay. You're hammering those guys. Yeah, it's a nice slow trail here. So it's a black actually. It's got some roots, some rocks, some turns, and some drops. How are you? A couple behind me. Alrighty. Alright, alright. Let's jump them all on it. Okay. How are you? Good. How are you, man?
Go up with those roots, brother.
They're wet. Yeah. Slippery and wet. Slippery, wet roots, guys.
How you doing?
How you doing, guys? All right. Slippery and wet. All right. So, yeah, I'm leaving it like this, not because I'm riding with somebody, but there's no point in blowing the battery out and blasting through the trail super fast and getting them all done, because I can't go over so fast today because it's wet and there's lots of people out. So I'm just riding a regular bike today pretty much. But this bike feels just as planted as my regular bike, if not more, because it just, you could feel the travel. It has just like 10-20 millimeters more travel than the other way. That's all there is to it, and that makes a difference in the plushness. Plus, it's got a different suspension in the back. It's got that rocker link that actually feels like more than what it is. So the back is, I'm very happy with it, the way it feels. It feels like a real mountain bike. It doesn't feel all flimsy and stupid. And I don't even have my big goofy tires on. I've only got 2.6s on. I got some 2.8s in the garage, so Magic Mary's the same ones that are on here that I'm going to put on when these are done. But these got 600 miles on them so far, and they're still good. The front one is good. The back one is kind of getting beat. By the time it gets to 1,000, I'll probably buy another back one or swap it out with one of the Magic Marys. And then when that one wears out, the front one will be done. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. At least the way I'm riding it is. And I met some guys a couple weeks ago in Sterling with e-bikes, and they were blasting both of their tires out. They were fucking done. And they had 350 miles on their bike. Oh. All right. All right, guys.
How's it going?
Good, good. All right, this is bareback. I'm on bareback. It's like clay dirt. No, you're going the right way. I'm going the wrong way. It's not a one-way trail. It's just whatever. Just got to be courteous. So now, there is a section here that is technical. It's over on the opposite. It's near Plumber's Drop and all that stuff. Sidewinder and all that. It's a section that, it's the most technical section here, but it's not real technical. It's just got some loose rock and lots of tree roots and rolling hills and climbing. You know, this is real fast. This stuff here is real fast. Bank turns. Can't really lace into it too hard. Wipe out. Hi guys. See, normally I would stop and talk and hang out, but that would have been yesterday, because yesterday's a sunny day. Today's not nice. I mean, it's not nice. Got to get your ride in. I haven't ridden since last weekend. I mean, really, I've been riding, but they've been bullshit rides. 5 miles out to the lake, swim, and come back. I did actually do a ride, I think on Monday or Tuesday. I rode like 20 miles. 10 miles out to the lake, Surprise Lake from West Milford. I swam and then came back. But not really a ride though, you know, because it was just to get to the lake. 20 miles. And I wasn't trying to hammer it. It was a very technical ride. It's a hiking trail to get there. And the rocks were all slick and wet and mossy, so I was like sliding and falling all over the place. I just wanted to get a swim in, and I didn't feel like hiking, because the hike would have took a long time. If I would have done the hike, I would have done the shorter way, but it would have just been a climb, and I really don't want to extend myself like that. I want to get my swimming up to par. I can usually swim 2 miles in open water. Right now I'm up to 1 mile, and I'm comfortable with that, but I want to go harder, more, you know, build it up. So next time I go out, I'll do 1.5 miles, do that a couple more times, because I've done 1 mile twice so far, and I felt better the second time than I did the first. And didn't really take any breaks either time. But when I go back out, I'm going to do 1.5 miles a couple times, and then I'll go up to 2 miles, and then I'll start pumping the 2 miles and see how fast I can do it. I don't do any more than 2. I don't really want to keep going out and back, out and back. But anyway, once I get up to par, there is a triathlon coming up that I want to do. My biking is up to par, my swimming will be up to par, my running is not there at all. I haven't done any trail running, but I'm looking for a triathlon with a trail run, and I haven't found one yet. But when I do, I gotta look a little harder. I did find a triathlon I'd like to do, but it's not a trail run. I don't know actually. I don't know what it is. So my plan is, if I blast both of these batteries out today, which, I mean, it's supposed to rain at 2. And it's 11:30 now. If it starts raining, I'm done. But if it doesn't rain, here's the overlook I'm looking. I'm looking for. So if it doesn't rain, then I'll just keep going because there's a whole other side to do. I mean, you could do fucking 80 miles in one day. What I'll do is I'll go to the rail trail and take both my batteries out. I can run my generator and charge the 2 batteries at the car while I'm riding my bike on the rail trail. And the rail trail is like a 30 mile out, 30 mile back. And I can just flat, you know what I'm saying? So I can just go out there. They tell me it's beautiful. And it's supposed to go up to 90 miles at some point. It's gonna take you way, way out. Look at that view though. I've never had a GoPro when I came here. I always took a billion pictures. This is my favorite part of the park. And you could actually go in there and wade in the water. I don't know if you could swim, it's not that deep. And it's kind of running. I mean, there's sections of it you might be able to swim, but I see people with their bathing suits hanging out and shit. It's pretty cool. This is my favorite section here. Oh yeah. A lot of people walking on the trail because, you know, it's that type of crowd this weekend. But I just want to come. There's a seat that I was riding last time I was out. It was on a Marin. And it was the most comfortable seat I've been on in a while. So I want to see what seat that is. Gotta go to the place and check it out. Ooh. Hey guys.
Crushing soul.
How are you guys?
I'm living the dream. Oh,
hanging in there.
excellent.
Taking the view, baby.
This is you can't beat this view. Okay, I did everything on this side. Hogback, piggyback. I did all the hard stuff and all the easy stuff on this side, which is when you're facing the bicycle shop on Diamond Hills Road or whatever the name of that road is. All that stuff to the right and the back of that. Now I'm going to the left of that. I want to make my way over to the left. The sun is back out. There was a few sprinkles a minute ago. So I got like 17 miles in. And that's everything on this side. I should have took hogback. I think this is a long, boring ass climb that I'm getting ready to do. I think I should have took hogback. I'll know in a minute. Okay, backtracked a little bit, trying to get to another section. I got about 16 miles in, 17, 16, 17, 18, 19. I got about 18 or 19 miles in. Okay, so I've been riding it all day in eco mode. I'm up to 30 miles and I still got 2 bars left. And that'll probably get me about 40 miles. Because I haven't touched it. I've been leaving in eco mode. It feels like a regular bike. I feel about the same tiredness as I do when I come here and I do this amount of miles. The most I've ever done here in one day is like 37, 35, somewhere around there. And I'll be up to that by the time I'm done. I'm not going to do the other side today. I'm not going to do 60 miles. I don't think. If I run into some people that want to do it. Some people with e-bikes. People see I have an e-bike and they think I'm cheating it. They're like, oh, you go ahead, you go first. But I haven't touched my dial. And I'm ripping the hills the same way I would normally rip it. There's only one section that has a lot of roots going up. And this bike does help you over the roots. It helps you over the slow technical stuff because it's like a full pedal stroke. When you're going around, you have the same exact power going around the pedal stroke. So it helps you in that respect. It just helps you maintain momentum. As long as you can track stand Pretty good, you'll be good. You'll be golden. I'm kind of wiped out. But it's not raining. So I said if it wasn't raining, I was going to continue. So that's what I'm doing. I'm running out of trails on this side. Because I've done everything except for the bridge. And the bridge isn't over here. I gotta get some food. I gotta stop at the bicycle shop. Get a sandwich. I have my both my power bars already. I did a nice drop. Or was it a jump? It was a jump drop. It was like a, I don't know, I guess it was a 3-footer out of nowhere. But it was so perfectly positioned, I had to do it. And there was another one after that, but I didn't do that one. That one was bigger. That one was like a 5-foot drop. Still got travel left on my fourth. I was pretty close. It came pretty close. If I would have done that 5, it would have bottomed out. I don't have enough air in here to do a 5, to do anything bigger than a 5. Yeah, the back shock and the front shock got a little bit left. See? Front shock went almost all the way. 180 millimeters. Fucking front pads. Feels like my front pads are getting spent. I gotta make an adjustment here. Right. Forgive to turn the camera on. I was just messing it up with some kids. Now I'm going up Leather Man to go down the Pines Trail. I'm about 25 in. Alright guys. Jeez. Things going across. They are, I don't want to know whatever, like a lefty. Cut up. These are honey. They're siphoning honey out of the trees with all these blue lines. They go across this part of the forest. Trying to make it up so I can go down that other one. I don't remember how to do it. Getting tired. I should be at mile 27, close to 30. Got a quarter of a tank left, 2 bars left on the battery. That means I can get like 50 miles. The way I'm riding here. 40, 50, something like that. Kitchell, about to do Kitchell. Kitchell's a good one. It finishes off the ride. I'm just gonna go eat and then continue. Kitchell will take me right down to a place to eat. Oh. Kitchen. Kitchen has some nice birds. different. They changed it. When people say I have an e-bike, they don't know that I'm leaving it in the easiest, the hardest setting. That it's like a regular bike. I'm just hammering. I got a killer workout today. Still got 2 bars left. I'm over 30 miles. Okay, so I still got 2 bars left. I got 30 miles in. I think I proved to myself how much I can get just riding normal. I never did that before. I never just stayed on E-mode. But I'm getting tired of riding E-mode now. Okay. Getting tired. I've been 4 hours in the saddle. So I think I owe myself. Like normally I would stop now. You know what I mean? Like normally I would be like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna call it a day. I had a good ride. 4 hours is good enough. But now I'm like, okay, now it's time to fucking, I'm still on my first battery. So now it's time to just boost it up a little bit. And then, you know, fucking mash. Boost it up and fucking rip. Get the rest of these miles in before the day's out. It's already 3 o'clock. If it rains at 6, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I promised myself I would finish this battery off the eco mode. So maybe I'll just do that. And then I'll put the other battery in and mash it out. I can still get 20 miles out of the other battery if I put it in turbo mode. Which I'm not going to. I'm going to put it in mountain bike mode. Turbo mode is too crazy. I don't need to go that fast. Too many people here today. But let's just say I put it in, let me think. That'll be 30. I'll probably get 40 out of this. That's 60 miles. 30, the first 40 were a workout, and the rest of them will be, now it'll still be a workout. I'm just not gonna be pushing as hard. So that's what I'll do. Now I'm on the trail behind the conference center. The trail that goes up behind where everybody has beers, where all the restaurants are, across the street from the ticket center, the information center. I'm not across the street from there. I did that this morning. Now I'm on the other side of the street, doing the one trail that goes right by the bar, the tiki bar. It goes right by the bar and then starts climbing up the switchback. That's what I'm on now. And unless they changed it, this is just a loop, and it comes back out and down on the fire road. They should change it though. They should make it so that, I mean, there's another section that was closed last time I was here. If that's open, then it will take you to the rest of the trails on this side, which would be J-Bar and all that shit. I just don't know that it's open. They might have closed it off permanently. It looks like, I don't know. Looks like there's a fence there. I don't exactly know where it is anyway. I'll just do this loop. It's a nice little loop. Except for that climb in the beginning, it's all rollers. Not too much big climbs in here. My legs are cold. All that resting. Oh, they cut something else in here. Last time I was here, that line was just being made. And they got it closed for today. This takes you up to a section up in here. There's a fire road right there on my left that takes you right back down. I'm running parallel to the main road that goes up to the lodge. The name of this trail is called Bottoms Up. Black Diamond. I don't know why it's a black diamond. Maybe because of the elevation. All right. Bicycle bus stop. The country place. They sell beer and food. Bicycle shuttle pulling up. Good for like 20 bucks on a shuttle. Man, everybody's so muddy. I'm glad I didn't go on whatever trail they went on.